What's up, everybody? Before we get into today's video, I just want to give you guys a heads up. Around May 10th, I'm going to be recording what is probably my most requested video. Over the years of making YouTube videos, I've gotten a lot of comments from people to basically hear the story of how our companies have gotten to the point of where we are today. Obviously, the companies didn't start out doing what we're doing now, and there has been a lot of growth over the years. So I'm going to sit down with my father and basically interview him. It's going to be more of like a podcast style video. So maybe if you guys enjoy that, I'll venture into the podcast direction. Obviously, we have a lot to talk about, and in this video alone, it might end up being like a two-part video. He started the companies when he was like 16, and obviously there is a ton to talk about in the snow removal world, and then obviously equally as much in the construction world. If you don't know, half the year actually all of the year we're doing the construction end of things. I personally work in the construction end about half of the year because the snow removal is the other half of the year. Most of you guys, I think, watch my channel for the snow removal end, so I might split the video up into one about the snow removal and then one about the construction. I'm not exactly sure yet because they kind of started hand in hand with each other, and then as things grew, they just became their own entities basically, and they just each kept growing independently, but we can't have one without the other. So really, there wouldn't be the snow without the construction, and there wouldn't be the construction without the snow. So I don't really know how the video is gonna go. But anyway, my point is, if you have any questions that you want to ask my father, I will ask them on your behalf. Just leave a comment down below. I'm gonna do a segment in the video that is basically just asking all of the commenters questions, and I'll make sure that I hit on every single one. So leave a comment if you have a question, and I'll definitely go through them. Anyway, let's get into today's video. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting our day up at our Orange County yard. I just pulled the license plates off of a few of our trucks. This F-350 here, I took the plates off of this, and then in the new section of the garage on the other side of that wall, I pulled the plates off of the spare trucks that we have in there. These three trucks that are the main trucks are staying on the road right now, just in case we do get a late season call or freezing rain overnight or something like that. We don't want all of our trucks off the road just yet. It is not even April. Today is March 24th. I know by the time you're seeing this, it's going to be close to the end of April, but we have these three trucks right here still on the road just in case we do get a late season call. Hopefully we don't, but you never know. Anyway, in that garage is all of our spares plus two of our loaders, and over here we have this Skytrak that we just put these new tires on. I have to move it for two reasons. One, this is kind of like a mud pit, and two, it's right below all of these electrical wires, and if you don't know, a wire fell on this machine and it was on fire. It burned the tires right to the ground. It grounded out through the tires, and that is why we had to put new tires on it. So really some preventative measures here to get this away from the wires just in case something happens. But it is pretty crazy driving this thing again, considering it was once on fire. I don't know what that noise is. There's like a ticking noise when you turn the steering wheel. If anybody has any idea, it sounds like it's coming from right here. Could be in the column or something. Yeah, I have no clue. But besides that, this machine runs absolutely perfect. Go, get that down, put the forks down a little bit. We're gonna leave this thing right here. All right, so we also have our aluminum trailer here. I left this here last week. We are going to be using this one day to transport a bunch of our plows out of our main shop up here and store them here for the rest of the summer, being that this garage plus the new section next to us is pretty much unused all summer. All of these trucks that you see here, all the trucks in the other garage over there, do not get used at all during the summer. We may keep the F600 on the road, we're not sure. This does have a rack body for it, so we could pull the salt spreader off, pull the plow off, and use this truck in the construction side of things, but we're still up in the air on that if we do or don't want to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna lock everything up and then we are heading down to our main shop. All right guys, we're down at our shop now and we have this truck kind of ripped apart right now. We're doing a brake replacement, rotors and pads on it. This is a 2006 C5500. This is Rodrigo's old truck. It's kind of just been a spare for us. This is actually Rodrigo's new truck. Right here, this is the green Tower Star, which has the new wrap on it. But anyway, we are selling this truck. If anybody is interested in it, definitely leave a comment. It might be sold by the time this video comes out. But we put all new brakes on the front and the back. The old ones were completely shot. We didn't really use this truck, so we kind of just held off. And now that we're selling it, we decided to put the work into it because obviously we don't want to sell a truck that really has no brakes on it. But overall, this truck is in decent condition. Obviously, there's a bit of rust on the body here. This salt spreader is going with it. You have a front plow and a wing plow. Wing plow is actually up on top of the spreader there. All central hydraulics on it. I'll show you inside the cab here. Full setup right here, and it doesn't have that many miles on it. Let's see. This has 37,491 miles, so not bad at all. Starts right up. No lights on. Actually, I think there's an airbag light on. Yeah, airbag light. Don't really know why. Not concerned about that. Definitely not even going to look into it. So if you do want to buy it, you can deal with that. But basically what you see is what you get. Overall, it is a pretty good truck. Mechanically, it runs absolutely perfect. This truck has never once let us down. I actually made a video one time when we were having an issue with this truck, and I hopped in this one and it started right up. If you want to go back and check that out, you can. But anyway, this truck is for sale. What you see is what you get. But I have to hop in my truck right now. Me and Rodrigo are running down to the Chevy dealer. We have to take all three of our Chevys. One of them is right here. Rodrigo's taking the other one that's out in the parking lot there, or in the middle of the road there, and we have to drop them off. All three of them have to make their way down there. We're going to do one at a time. There is recalls on all of them, so before we park them for the summer, we want to get all of the recalls done and whatnot. So we got about a half-hour ride down. We'll drop this off. It should be a day or two thing, and then we're just going to swap trucks every time they're complete. All right guys, we're back at our shop, and this is the yellow Tower Star, which you guys haven't seen yet, but this one also got wrapped. Obviously the same wrap that we are doing on all of our trucks. We do have a plow up in here. We have to take it out right now. It's just in here to save space, but we still have all of these old door frames down in here. So I'm gonna run these to the scrapyard today. Rodrigo's just moving trucks right now. I'm gonna start up our loader. We're gonna pull that plow out, bring it inside, and then I am hitting the road. Oh man, look at this tool cat here. That thing is cooked. we're 60 bucks richer. Come on. Normally they have you pull off and park out at the entrance here before running in and grabbing your money. You got to check your ID and everything. Oh, we got a tractor trailer about to bag in. Let's get out beforehand. But we got 60 bucks, so not bad for a bunch of scrap metal. It was all old door frames that really weren't even ours. And we threw a couple like cutting edges. There were old rotors and stuff like that in there as well that we had just laying around the shop. So 60 bucks is better than nothing. Time to head back to our shop.